Welcome back to West Kentucky Stars Basketball Weekly. I'm Dan Sheppard, and one more time sitting in with the coach of the Stars, Coach Mike Chumbler. Coach, welcome back.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, good to have you again. And this week we've got 2 wins to talk about.
Right. It's always a good thing.
Yeah. You guys went to E-Town, and then last night, we're shooting this on Wednesday, and then last night you went to Crowley's Ridge. Tell me about those games.
Our defense is really a whole lot better. We watched the film from the last Crowley's Ridge game, and our press was just messed up. Our half-court guys, there was some confusion. We run our press a little bit different, and there was some confusion, which is causing teams to get some good, quick looks. And we made some adjustments, and you know, it was a huge difference. You know, we gave up 109 to E-Town here, and then we hold them to 70. We gave up 110 to Crowley's Ridge here and then hold them to 90, and really could have held them to less, but we pulled our press off. I'm really pleased with our defense. We had a good week of practice. Right,
you've had a good week. You've honestly done really well since Christmas. Tell me about your stats you were telling me about.
Right, since Christmas we've averaged 111.7 points a game and gone 7-2. In those 9 games, we've only scored less than 100 one time, and we scored 93 that time. So, you know, if we can continue to improve defensively, we're headed in the right direction. Our defense really feeds our offense. You know, 'cause our transition is so much a big part of our game.
Right, and you were also telling me about some of those stats, that how you guys could be ranked in the country right now.
Right, and we really need to get sanctioned because there's 205 Division I junior college teams in the country. If we were sanctioned right now, we'd be the 4th highest scoring team in the country. We'd have 2 kids that would be top 10 scorers in the country and 4 that would be top 50. And we really need to get those kids recognized.
I agree. All right, Coach. We'll do our best to recognize them when we come back.
Okay.
We'll be talking about the E-Town game. You're watching WK Stars Basketball Weekly. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clements Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org. Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. Coach, I meant to ask you about Lawrence Johnson in that first segment. Why hasn't he been playing lately?
He tweaked his knee in practice, and he had to have some fluid drawn off of it. And they did an X-ray, and they think he's okay, but we're going to hold him out till after he has the MRI.
Right, that's good.
Right.
good
right.
decision.
Our
They're
big guys have
smart.
been playing really well, and,
Yeah,
and you know, Lawrence is more important.
Yeah, absolutely. He's come a long way too,
Right.
and you don't want any setbacks.
No,
with
no,
him.
absolutely not.
All right, Coach. Last Saturday, you went to E-Town.
Right.
You'd seen them before, but you were kind of short-handed, and this time you're full strength.
Right, and those guys make a difference. But we adjusted our defense also.
Right,
so.
right. We got the highlights here, Coach. Yeah, you adjusted your defense, and this full court pressure was just phenomenal.
Yeah, we've really picked up the press. You know, Manuel's up there; he can cause problems.
You had a ton of steals.
And that's the thing; you don't always have to get the steal. Greg Overstreet taught me that, you know, sometimes it's okay to just make them play faster than they're comfortable.
Right.
If they throw the ball out of bounds, that's just as good as a steal.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a good take by Pablo. We're actually doing a lot better job of running the offense also.
I thought this game you seemed a lot more unselfish in your offense too. Right here, you 12-0 run, 13 minutes into the game, and a lot of that's off this press.
Yeah, I think we held them like 8 minutes without scoring, which is a huge improvement. Good pass. And he's been playing well.
Good, strong move.
Yeah, you know, I challenged him on getting back into paint, and he's really stepped up and accepted the challenge.
Thought Pablo played really well this game.
He did. He's been playing well. Great job by Anthony just to get his hands up. Great pass. Those big guys, if they'll run the floor, they'll get that all day long.
It's a good little series right here.
Yeah.
I like how E-Man, he was up above the rim there, just threw that through the goal.
Right. Sometimes you can get a team a little frustrated too when you jump out like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was just, don't ask me.
I don't
That's
think
when
that
it's
was
going your
designed.
way.
That's a strong
Yeah,
move right
is.
there.
Great finish. Good seal. Good job.
Good
by him.
pass too.
Yeah, it was. It really was. If those guys will seal, our guys will feed the post. Good shot by Anthony. When
That's
he
something
hits that,
Yeah, I'm glad to see him shooting out there.
I'm going to tell you, when he hits that, it's going to be a long night for someone because
Yeah,
when you have to guard him doing that, he'll go by you pretty
I think
quick.
he had another mid-range jumper coming up in a minute too. It's good to see him doing.
He can, good job. He can hit that mid-range. You know, we put him in the middle when a team's in the zone.
Yeah,
We'll put
you're
him
right.
at the free throw line. Kilo's been shooting exceptionally well.
I thought this was, thus far, one of your most consistent games that you've played. There weren't any lulls, really, where you didn't, long periods of time without scoring. Your defense was solid most
Right.
of the game.
Yeah, I was very pleased with our effort. We gave up 35 in the first half, 35 in the second. So, I mean, that's good defense. For us, that's exceptional defense. Great lead pass by DJ. Good job around the floor by Anthony.
That's something I haven't seen Kilo do, is that little floating, floating shot there.
He hasn't done it a lot in the game. Now, he has really worked on it. Kilo's so strong going to the basket. He's got
Talk
a
about
few.
strong going to the basket.
Yeah. There's a second one. Jake shot 2 from the volleyball line.
Yeah, it was from the spike line there. You should get 5 points if you're behind that line, I think.
You do if you're a globetrotter. There's DJ just always around the ball. There's that press. That great trap. They did a good job of not bailing out on it. A trap right across half court is as good as a trap in the far corner.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the best places to trap, right when they cross the
Oh,
line.
yeah.
Yeah.
He did a good job of staying with it. That's a great entry pass by
Right.
Jake.
Great finish, too.
It is. Undersized and can't jump, but he can finish.
It's good to see him being inside this
Yeah.
game, too. You know, he's kind of like to live outside a little bit lately.
He does sometimes, but he's kind of getting out of it.
Just gotta
DJ can put
have
that
a good
spin on
mix.
the ball.
You're right.
Good take by Pablo.
Strong to the basket. I didn't know here about Kilder bringing the ball down the floor, but it worked out. He went up strong to the hoop there.
Yeah, we had another. Last night we had a situation where he tried to bring it up. And he tried to do a little too much, but he really is working on his ball handling. I watched him in warm-ups last night, and he was working on his ball handling. And as long as he's going to do that, I'll let him bring the ball up.
Right. No, he's certainly a decent ball handler.
Oh, yeah.
But when you got DJ or Anthony out there,
Yeah. That's a good rebound.
but nobody stops the ball there. So
Would you? I mean, look at him. Great pass by him right there. He looks like a linebacker playing guard.
a strong rebound and a great outlet pass there.
That's what they do so well. We run the same transition drill every practice, and a lot of times our games just look like it. That's a great take.
Well, that's how you want practice to go. I mean, that's what you want. You want to do that game situation.
Right.
93-70 is your final score, Coach. How pleased were you with that game?
I was pleased, very pleased. You know, like I said, the improvement defensively. We didn't score as many points, but we won by 23,
Right.
and that's what it's all about.
Against a good team, too.
Yeah, they are a good team. They're well coached, you know, and I was very pleased.
Right. All right, Coach. When we come back, we're going to go to Crowley's Ridge. You're watching West Kentucky Stars Basketball Weekly.
To the top of the world and
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clements Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
Never laughed so loud. I never
Welcome back to West Kentucky Stars Basketball Weekly, Coach. You made the trip down to Paragould, Arkansas. Pretty good trip down there?
It is. It's about 3 hours. People thought we were crazy when we left Paducah because it was snowing like crazy, but we had called ahead. Once we got into Missouri, there was no snow at all.
Right.
So it wasn't bad.
Had a good, safe trip.
Yeah, not
good,
bad.
safe trip, and a good basketball trip too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you always worry when you travel that long and when you got 14 people crammed in 2 vans. You know, I mean, you look back there and Lawrence is squeezed in between Anthony and DJ in the back seat, and that's a long, uncomfortable trip. And you worry about that, but they came out ready to play.
Right, they actually looked like they were more ready than they did on the home game.
Oh, a whole lot more, and a lot of it had to do with practice.
Right. Yeah, you guys started off really strong in this game.
So you got 4 of them running the break.
You got a little bit, you were able to prepare for this team this time too. I mean, earlier when you saw them, they were brand new to you.
Right, and you know, we tried to play them zone last time, and we knew that, you know, they had shooters, but we're doing a lot better job of our man-to-man defense too. Now, late in the game, they hit some contested shots, but they were contested.
Right. Yeah, they certainly didn't shoot the lights out like they did over here in Hall's Gymnasium.
No, we have really concentrated on getting better defensively.
10-0 run to start off. Quick 10-0 run too, just
Right.
3 minutes.
That was a heck of a shot. That's a harder shot than it looks, high off the glass. There's DJ back there wreaking havoc.
And the foul.
Yeah. Staying with it.
It's just amazing.
He really is.
We'll promise we'll get you some other people highlights here.
Oh, that's fine. He had a heck of a game. There's that mid-range shot. He had 26 points. He had a heck of a game. That's a great pass. Good job of Andy to be ready. You know, in the past, they weren't always ready for that pass.
Right. Lawrence Johnson's running camera. He just about wasn't ready on that pass that time.
Good job of staying with it. He got fouled on the front. And I tell our kids, when you're up big, you're not going to get calls.
Right. That's true. They're just wanting the game to roll along at that point.
Yeah. I think Jake hit 5 threes in the first half. He had 20 and he fouled out. Fouled out early. And didn't start.
I don't know how in the world he got that shot on the opposite side of the rim there, but
Right.
he got the English and got it to go in there.
I like seeing that right there.
I do too.
You know,
I
he
saw.
hit a couple threes and then he realized he had a mismatch and went down there and posted up. You know, he's 6'3" and a half. He can do that to a lot of guards.
Right.
He
Look
hit
at him
that
just shooting
hand in
over
his face, yeah.
kid out there now.
Good left hand, good pass, good entry pass also. Another good pass.
Really good pass. Points just keep coming here, Coach.
Yeah, we scored a lot. Scored a lot and scored fast. But look at that. That's a great pass by Jake and a good job of E-Man to run the floor. They did a good job of him to pass out there. They doubled down on Emmanuel and he found the open man.
A little bit too hard of a pass, but look who's there.
There's DJ.
Got a nose for the ball.
He really does. Again. Running by everyone with it. If you run with him, you'll get an easy basket.
Yeah, if you problem is you don't have anybody that can run with him. I don't guess.
No. He's faster with the ball than most people are without it. I would 90% of the people are without it.
There's your halftime score, 74 points at halftime.
That's a lot, yeah. And I told them, I don't think I've ever had a team score 74 points in a half.
A lot of teams would be happy with that at the end of the game.
Right. Right. We gave up 45 the first half, and I challenged. I said, well, let's work on. Let's set the goal for 80. Let's hold them to 35. Now we didn't do that, but when you get a big lead, we got up by 30 and came out of the press 5 minutes into the second half.
Right. It's difficult to keep that intensity going when you've got a huge lead like that.
That's a good jump stop by Anthony. It's really. I wish I knew how many assists we had this game.
Yeah, just like I was saying about the E-Town game, you guys, again, are very unselfish.
Very, yeah. There's nobody out there can jump with him. That's a great pass.
Right. It seemed like at the very beginning of the year, you guys were very unselfish with the basketball. And then, I don't know, toward the middle, you guys had a stretch where people maybe wanted to get their own points, and now you're getting back into that unselfish play.
Well, I think what happens, sometimes you play a team like John A. Or Wabash or some of those really, really good teams, Three Rivers. You're trying to hit a home run, and somebody feels like they have to take it upon themselves. And I don't think it's really trying to get your own stats. I think they're just trying to take over.
Right. Trying to hit home runs instead of trying to hit singles.
Right. 108 points with 10 and a half minutes to go. Thomas Garner. I sure wish he'd follow through, but it worked for him. There it is again.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see him get a couple. Those guys on the bench really got excited.
They did. They erupted over there.
I mean, they really do pull for each other. That's a great pass by Tom. They really do pull for each other.
Tell me about him. He hasn't seen a whole lot of playing time. Where'd you get him from?
He came in after Christmas. He enrolled here, and he's a good player. He's just finding his way. You know, he's learning what we do. But he's done well. He's a very good defender. And a good shooter. I just wish he would follow through.
He just made that look so easy right there.
And nobody's going to catch him. Finding open. A good extra pass by Chumbler. Good job by Andy to stay with it.
There you go, Andy.
We got 30 points out of our post, out of our two centers last night, so we'll take that. Did he hit 3 threes?
No, I think I accidentally put one of them in there twice.
Okay.
So.
I got confused.
So no.
But he was 2 for 3. I think he only missed one.
Right. He might have liked that it left it in there like that, but I think that was my fault.
No, that's fine.
Putting in another one. But yeah, anyway, Coach, 2 good games this week.
Right.
And
I'm very pleased. Like I said, it all starts with the defense. Those guys really bought in.
Oh, yeah.
They really went hard this week, and we tested them.
Right.
We tested them, and there wasn't any moaning, complaining. I mean, they did a great job.
Yeah, the offense, like you've been saying all year, has been fine.
Right.
It's been fine, and now the defense is starting to click. And goodness, I wish you could face some of those guys you saw in the middle of the season the way you're playing right now.
Oh, I do too. I would love to play some of those guys again, because I went through the record last night, and we should have probably only lost 5 or 6 games. I mean, we're going to have trouble with John A. And we're going to have trouble with Three Rivers. But we can play with the rest of those guys.
Absolutely.
And we're going to add to it next year.
All right. Well, Coach, when we come back, we're going to be talking about your trip to Lindsey Wilson coming up. You're watching West Kentucky Stars Basketball Weekly.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clements Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
Never laughed so loud. I never
Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. And Coach, before we talk about Lindsey Wilson, last Saturday, before you guys went to E-Town, you had a little layover, and tell me about that, where you went.
Well, we didn't play till 7 o'clock that night, and Ken Henderson had asked me if we would come up and help support the Special Olympics. I'm like, sure, absolutely. And so I told the guys, I said, we're going to meet. We're leaving our gym at 9:15, and they're for a 7 o'clock game. And I'm like, look, we're going up here. Here's what we're doing. I said, it's the right thing to do.
Right.
And not a one of them moaned. I mean, oh yeah, let's go, coach, let's go. So they went up there, and a couple of our guys refereed, a couple of guys announced, and they were all really excited about the game. Got to see Evan Miller play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Evan had a big time, and it was great for us too.
Yeah,
we had a great time.
He's usually a big cheerleader for everybody else, and now he gets to have some cheerleaders.
He is. It's great for us to be able to cheer for him.
All right, Coach. Now, next game is at Lindsey Wilson. You've seen them before.
Right.
What's it going to be like this time?
Well, hopefully our defense, like I said, we've improved, and I think we beat them by a pretty good little amount last time. But you never know. You go up there, you never know what'll happen.
Right.
So we'll have to come ready to play. It's a long trip.
It is. It was 120-105 in the last game. I know you'd like to get that 105 down.
Yeah. We really should hold them to less than 105.
All right, Coach, that's all the time we've got. Thank you guys for tuning in. You have been watching West Kentucky Stars Basketball Weekly.